been a little bit. An update, we did the filleting for all of the places that had a 90-degree. We added filleting in and we rounded the edges of the wood so that when we add the fiberglass, it's nice and seamless and goes over really pretty. Next, we're gonna add in the pieces for the door. This right here is just a fill-in for what was missing. I might add, I'm gonna give some pulls on it once we're dry here with the epoxy fillet, glue, and if it's sturdy, I'll leave it, but I'm assuming I'm gonna have to add some support to it, maybe some strips on the back or strips on the front. So I'll copy that over on this side, and then I'll recut my line here on the front for the door and make a pretty door shape, cut in the door, and then we'll have the function in here. The next thing we're going to do is fiberglassing. Because we have so many weird angles and things, fiberglassing is going to be kind of different in here. On these sections here, I'll be able to do one piece that wraps up and around and up and around, and basically make my pan out of one piece that goes down here, and another piece that goes here. But on the walls, because we have these, I'm probably going to do individual sections and come around like this, and then add sections onto here. Try to keep it watertight. So we're going to work from the bottom up on these. The next thing that we have to do is fiberglass this floor. We're going to do that first, leaving an edge all the way around it so that we can fill it in and do the sides. But I need to add the drain first and go ahead and fiberglass it in and add the drain so that I can do the plumbing. The plumbing's going to come up under this box here, and I'm going to build in a fiberglass box into here. That's going to have my float and my bilge pump, and those will pump back out and out the side of the boat. So for now, I need to get that plumbing in. So I have to do the floor first, add the drain, and connect it to this section so that I can work on the plumbing and have the floor completely filled in. This bottom section here down, I'm going to do 3 to 5 layers of 6-ounce fiberglass. I think it'll be enough. We'll have to see, but I think that's going to be enough. And on the sides here, I'm going to do 2 to 3 layers of fiberglass, all 6-ounce. So I'll have to do multiple layers for the 6-ounce, and then on top of every place where we have the fiberglass connecting, I'm going to put some batting, and you'll see that as we get to it. Alright, so right now I'm just finishing up the sealing of this box. This board was put in without any sealer in the bottom. So if water gets in the other side, it can come into this side. So right now I'm just adding this epoxy into the corner, just like a caulk.
Well, I got this.
Scraping up the excess. And basically just sealing it off. Once I get this sealed off, I'm gonna seal this wood here with some regular epoxy once this starts to set.
Use my mallet hook.
That way everything in here is watertight. That's the goal.
So I don't play?
Once we're watertight, we can
The guy that goes up.
start putting in our solar in here and seal this back off again. Junie is currently sanding the 2 inches around the edge because we'll be adding new fiberglass down and resealing this with the goal to have it look like it was never even open. So that's what we're doing. So I cut my hole for my drain, and the wood is a little too thick for my drain. The drain I have looks like this. This goes on top, this goes on bottom, and then they connect together with a screw. However, if it's too thick, the screw won't touch. So I needed to put a bevel on this edge and have it down until it was thin enough so that this could go on. But it's also good because the water, when it drains, it's going to want to go down the hole, down the drain, which is what we want. So it's a good thing.
So we found some pretty significant water damage here on the port side sun bed. We're trying to figure out where it begins and ends so that we know what parts need to be replaced. There was a hatch here previously, and we think that the reason that he sealed it up was because it was leaking. Now we know. So, are you going to replace the boards?
I'm probably going to actually replace the wood itself. Cut out the old and put in new. But for now, I'm just digging out anything that's rotted. on top of these. I'll probably put a board on top of that to hold it there.
It popped out into the water.
They're pulling that. Not hard, just gently. More. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, wait. Did you see with attention? Drainage shows in for the shower. Nice. Bring it down lower. Less tension. We'll move it over. That's where it wants to be.
There she comes.
Okay. You got the nut? Okay.
Because the nut's gonna go on the inside, right?
Yeah, I think
So I was
so.
just holding on to that. Okay. You want me to hold it while you're cocking it, or?
Do a little dry fit before I put caulk in it. I don't know if this goes on the outside.
I don't know.
It might go on the inside.
It could. It could.
I'm-
You want to put it on the inside?
I think so.
I didn't know either.
No, that just don't seem very. That hole's a little too big too.
If you go stop the water, it'll be on the outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, gotta be. Yeah.
Just be patient.
It's one of them things like I feel like you only can do once.
Yeah.
I want to fill that hole with it, and then just on the outside of it too, I think.
What are you guys doing? Why is our boat going up and down, up and down?
Because it's a boat
You want them air breather holes down, right? She don't get rain in them.
Very, very true. Very true.
I got your nut. You wash your hands. Yeah. It looks good out here.
It looks good in here too.
Okay.
Really, really full ceiling, which is a good thing, I reckon.
I'm holding on to this. You did.
Alright. Okay. Does it fit is the question. Yeah, it does.
How about? And that's the actual out valve, isn't it?
Yeah.
Scrape your finger on the bottom of that thing. Yeah.
That's smart, Jenny. I just gotta find them holes.
They're right there somewhere. All this for a poop locker. That's terrible. Watching your daddy work.
Sawyer, get off the helm.
The wheel.
Well, lovely. Lovely little bead coming out the bottom. That's
Yeah, I'm
nice.
happy with it. I'm
That's
happy
nice.
with it. It turned out perfect.
Whoa.
Come on around, bud.
So we realized that the tank couldn't be as high as it was because it's pinching the out tube here. So we're gonna lower it down a little bit.
I like your use of
Stick.
use of scrap there.
Yeah. We're gonna lower it down a bit.
You're lowering the tank down to be at the level of the
Back wall.
at the level of what? It's gonna sit on top of.
We're gonna lower
Okay, but what about the bolts that's sticking out of the wall?
it. It'll go past that.
Okay. You want me to hold that while you put some on the...
Looks like I'm gonna need a little bit more than I thought. Let's go. So this is gonna sit right on the front. Let's go about this far. Let's put it right here. So this is our solar charger. This is going to charge the batteries. We can take up to 100 volts and 50 amps, and it charges the 48 volt batteries. This one takes the 48 volt, converts it to 24 volt, and gives us 16 amps of charge. And this one will keep our 24 volt battery bank charged. And these two convert from 48 to 12. And they both give 30 amps. So combined, I get 60 amps of charging into the 12 volt, which is going to run the majority of our stuff on board. These two batteries together to make them in parallel.
So if you want it, what would it be called if you went hot to cold, cold to hot? What would that be?
Hot, cold. So if you do it that way, it's in series.
Yeah.
And that increases the voltage.
And my hands.
Okay.
This
So-
increases the output at 48 volts. That like the size of the battery.
Right. You doubled the size of your
Hey,
battery.
Right.
Papa, my hands were about like right here.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
the
I had
thing was
them drill
like
bits
about
somewhere.
right here.
So I've got most of the wiring in. Right now I've connected the 48 volt battery bank to the charge controller. So the power from the solar panels will go into the 48 volt battery bank. From there, the 48 volt battery bank is only hooked up to two DC to DC chargers. These convert the 48 volt into 24 volt and 12 volt to go into corresponding battery banks, 12 volt and 24 volt. So the 48 volt batteries are like the backup battery bank behind powering all the other batteries. And those little batteries are the ones that are going to be running all my stuff. I've got 200 amp hour batteries for 24 volts, so I have 100 amp hour of 24 volt. I've got two car batteries for 12 volt, deep cycle marine batteries to run the windlass. And some of the other things that we'll have, which are the radar, not the radar, but the control panel and the control module for the front, and the windlass will run off of these. It's got 60 amps of charge, so it should always stay full. I've also hooked up 24 volt fuse box, and I've started a 12 volt fuse box that I need to now run wire to, but I need to get some wire for it because I didn't have enough. Both of those will power basically everything in the boat, so I've got to redo all the wiring, figure out what voltage, and plug it in and put the right fuse in. But we're looking good.